There he is. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are unusual at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word FAMOUS along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Fans, being here from Marriott Stadium. All fans in attendance will receive a
Oh, say does that.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. And this is Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, BA, I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
Hey, you got to applaud MP for specifically aiming to step up against great competition. That's something he was outwardly vocal about a while ago, making sure he's winning that plus-minus, controlling the pace of the game. That's what the great ones do.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Smith, and it's Thunder in at the 1. Miller against Smith. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Back to Daniels. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Stewart connects from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Thunder, the pass to Sarr. Here's Thunder. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Cheatham. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Well, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, Pete?
To the middle. Here's Daniels. And a nice finish on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Cheatham. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Brooklyn, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
I think for the Nets, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Here's Thunder driving to the basket, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Cheatham. Miller with it. Here's Cheatham. 5 to shoot. He shoots. Sacramento again missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
From deep, Sarr. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kings trail by 9.
Nets foul. Number 47. First personal foul. First team foul.
They need this. Pass to Daniels. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Cheatham.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wells, the pass to Thunder. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Stewart. Back to Daniels. And here's Stewart. Now here's Miller. Here's Cheatham. And the Kings with another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with 26 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Well, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Kings trail by 9. Here's Daniels. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Pass to Cheatham. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And coach doesn't like the call at all.
The worst personal foul stands. Second team foul.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not...
Kings trail by 9. And it's Lewis in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Tries the spin move. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 11.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Takes it inside. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Knocked loose and out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. The Kings shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Carr. Pass to Stewart. Here's Carr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've led by as many as 11.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Count it. Dawkins has got 9.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Carr. Right wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder. 26 points for him last game against Memphis.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead. And then their guard gets let down.
Kings trail by 9. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Lewis. Here's Carr. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Well, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you've played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's Thunder. The 11-footer. Wells misses. Kings trail by 5. Another steal. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
6 on the shot clock. Picked by Stewart. Puts up a 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds in the game. He takes it in. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Thunder. Here's Wells. 6 points for him. Thunder, the pass to Wells. And the 3 off target. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Picked by Stewart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
The Kings making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. So the Kings making a change here. Cheatham's checked in. And so he hits both. Kings trail by 7. Daniels passes to Cheatham. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Sarr. Driving inside. Dawkins, the pass to Wells. Here's Thunder. 14 points for him. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. And the Nets lead by 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Stewart, the pass to Miller. Here's Cheatham. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Wells.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Daniels. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Cheatham. Pass to Miller. Clock at 6. Here's Cheatham. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Fires from the wing. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 now.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Stewart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
When I look at the Nets, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
I only have 2 words for you.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Sarr, and it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. Cheatham passes to Miller for the lead, and the layup is good. And the Kings lead by 1.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Pass to Wells. Here's Thunder. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's Daniels. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Pass to Cheatham. Miller outside. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 5 now.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Cheatham no good. The Nets with the lead. Whitehead passes to Thunder, and he dunks it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And he drops it first.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Miller with it. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Stewart. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Here's Miller. No good again that time. Nets leading by 6. On up the court. Pass to Wells. Puts up a deep 3. And the Nets get it back. For three, Smith drains the triple. 10 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Miller on the wing. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets the bucket. Cheatham's got 21 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
To the inside. Here's Miller. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. He shoots it. Kept alive. Pass to Whitehead. Lets the three fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Daniels. Here's Cheatham. Launches a three. And the three-pointer goes. 24 points for him.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Sarr passes to Thunder. And here's Smith. Three-pointer. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Cheatham. Rebounded by the Nets. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. A nice shot by Smith. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Daniels. Launches it. And finished off by Stewart.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Sarr misses. Sacramento has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And here's Smith. 17 points in the game. There's the three. Here's Whitehead. Stewart defends. Nifty move. Whitehead's shot is good. Whitehead's got 5 points in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Ball stolen. Pass to Wells. And again, it's Brooklyn. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Smith. There's a screen. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Cheatham. Misses in close.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
A nice shot by Smith.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. So a moment now to see the story for him.
and he's
Changes here for the Kings. Stewart, he's checked in for Cheatham, and Joseph is subbed in for Daniels. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Joseph. Let's go with a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Butler's got his fourth rebound in this one. And it's Joseph in at the two. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
when this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Inside, here's Lewis. That one falls. Brooklyn leading by 16. Shoots. Hauled in by the Kings. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Stewart. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Dawkins. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Daniels is checked in for the Kings. And a change for the Nets. Sarr's checked in for Butler. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Daniels. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Stewart. Here's Lewis. Knocks down the triple. Lewis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Thunder, the pass to Smith. Here's Thunder. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stewart, the pass to Lewis. Here's Rodman. Pass to Lewis. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Daniels misses.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Whitehead. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Over to the wing. Plenty of space. Here's Stewart. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions, but now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Lewis. Up and over Smith. And it comes off the front of the rim. Brooklyn leading by 18. Thunder, the pass to Sarr. And he banks in the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Stewart. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Smith outside. 3-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Rodman. Here's Lewis. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Daniels passes to Stewart. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Cheatham's got 13 in the second half.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Miller on the wing, covered by Smith. Great open look there. Cheatham's got 34 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is... So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.